Copley Field where the Victoria Spartans look to take on the Saanich Wolverines, and an onside kick will go to the Spartans' way, and that's recovered by number 19 on Victoria. First and 10 for Victoria on the 48-yard line. Under center and I formation, they'll give it a toss to the left side. It's number 28. Looking at the boundary, and he'll pick up around 3 or 4 and bring up second down. Second and 8 on the 49-yard line. The bobbled snap will have to go down for a loss of 2. Saanich Wolverines will force a punt, and they'll take the first and 10 from around the 35-yard line. Snap's going to be taken. They'll look to throw. Look into a pile, and that one's incomplete. Intended receiver was number 21, Finley Van Cleeswick. Second and 10 for Gill in the gun. He'll hand this one off. Slips a defender in the backfield, looking to the edge, but not much room as he's battling off defenders and wrapped up and tackled. That's Andrew Ellsworth on the run. Zachary Roach under center for Victoria. Will do a play action, look in the backfield, and Roman Spear off the end, making the sack. Second and around 14. Roach under center again. Wing T offense will toss this one out to the left side. That's number 28. Looking upfield, makes a cut, has some room, reverses the field, breaking tackles and taken down after a good run of about 10 to bring up 3rd and 4. Be 3rd and 4, and taken down right up the middle. First and 10, Gill in the gun. Sends men in motion, will hand this one off.
Come on, Andrew, block, buddy.
Gabe Richards on the run, looking to make a huge hit there. Delivered by number 89, that's Nathan Bush.
Andrew, block, buddy.
Gabe Richards on the run, looking to make a huge hit there. Gill in the gun will drop back, look to throw on second down, throws one up, and that one is caught. A great catch there from Roman Spear, and that's a Saanich Wolverines first down. The throw on second down, throws one up, and that one is... Gill in the gun sends Richard in motion, will look to throw. Good protection, will step up in the pocket and underhand this one out to the right side. And a good catch there from Aylesworth. Sends the man in motion left to right. Will take the snap. Gonna hand this one off to Aylesworth. Aylesworth trying to get to the edge. He'll cut up. Here he goes. Has some room. And off to the races. Here he goes. Touchdown. Saanich. That's number 11, Andrew Aylesworth. Yang Fala for the extra point, and that will be good. The score is 8-0 for the Saanich Wolverines early on into this game. Yang Fala to kick this one away. That will be returned from Victoria. Number 28 looking to the edge. He'll get there with some speed, but then shoved out of bounds from Andrew Ellsworth. Roach under center will take the snap, give this one out to number 28, looking for the edge. Slips one tackle, has some room. Here he goes with speed and stepped out of bounds around the 40-yard line. First and 10, Roach is in the gun. We'll try and hand that one off, but it's fumbled in the mesh point. They luckily jumped on it, and that'll be a loss of about 2 or 3, bringing up a Victoria Spartans second down. Second and 10 with Roach under center. He'll toss this one out to the left side. 28 looking to cut up. Here he goes. Cuts to the outside, has some room. And Aylesworth with the tackle. First and 10 from the 20-yard line after the run from Esterhazen. They'll give this one right up the middle of the big man. Here he goes, rumbling through the middle, and that's a Spartans first down. Nathan Bush on the carry. Roach will hand this one right back to Bush, going to the right side, trying to take him down. And they finally do. The ball pops out, but they say he was down by contact. That'll bring up second and goal for Victoria. Second and goal, Roach under center. Multiple flags on the play. Second and goal, Roach will hand this one right up to middle to Bush. He'll get to the goal line and maybe might be down at the 1. And that'll bring up third down. Roach under center, looking to tie this one up. He'll give it to Bush. Bush gonna be taken down in the backfield. That's Tai Yang Follow with a sack, and that'll be a turnover. And that'll be Saanich ball, keeping them out of the end zone. First and 10, Jackson Gill in the gun. Gonna take the snaps, gonna hand this one off to Aylesworth, left side. Try and make a move to the outside, spins out of a tackle, breaking more, and then taken down after a gain of about 6. Jackson Gill will set up in the gun on second and 4. We'll hand this one off to Cabe Richards right up the middle and then tackled. Roach gives this one to Esterhazen, looking to the edge. Aylesworth has the angle and forces him out of bounds for looks to be a loss of 2. A good play there from Aylesworth. Roach gonna give this one to Esterhazen. He's gonna look to throw, and that one is incomplete. Jackson Gill will send Richards in motion right to left. Take the snaps, gonna hand this one off to the left side. He's gonna look to throw, that one incomplete. Gill's gonna look to throw on this one. He's gonna wind up and throw that one deep. Intended receiver was Van Gleeswick, couldn't quite get there, and that brings up third down for Saanich. Roach in gun was gonna take the snap, give this one to Henry Esterhazen, gonna go to the right side, looking to the edge, has it, here he goes. Hit out of bounds, Van Gleeswick on the hit, but a really good run from Henry Esterhazen for a first down and 10, Roach under center. We'll toss this one to Henry Esterhazen, he'll look to the edge. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage maybe before being taken down from Cabe Richards and Roman Spears. Roach in the gun will hand this one off to Henry Esterhazen, going to the right side, looking for the edge, trying to get past Aylesworth, and he can't quite, and the flag thrown on the far side. Third down coming up, along with the flag. Second and 25, Spartans. Roach is going to be under center, going to toss this one to Esterhazen. He's going to look to throw, he's going to throw this one downfield, and it's intercepted! Andrew Aylesworth with the interception. Gill in the gun on first and 10, sends Richards in motion. We'll throw this one to Aylesworth, who finds it on a screen and then taken down. Jackson Gill will take the snaps, gonna look to throw, throws this one into a crowd, and that's intercepted. Aiden McDonald with the interception for Victoria. First and 10. Roach gonna be under center, gonna give this one to Esterhazen, but shot out of a cannon. Roman Spear in the backfield, taking him down. Second and long here for Victoria. Lots of stuff happening in the middle, and that looks to be fumbled and jumped on by Roach. Bringing up third down. 10. Trips to left side. Jackson Gill will take the snap and gun. We'll give it to Andrew Aylesworth, who will try to make a move to the outside. He finds the edge. One man to beat, and he meets him. Here he goes. Andrew Aylesworth off to the races. And into the end zone for a Saanich touchdown. After the Aylesworth second touchdown, the PAT is good to make the score 16-0 for the Saanich Wolverines. Yang Fala to kick it away after the Aylesworth touchdown. A good kick here. Hannah Esterhazen just has to fall on it. Zachary Roach in the gun. Will take the snaps, gonna give this one to Esterhazen, and breaks a couple tackles in the backfield. He look to the edge. And right there is Andrew Aylesworth to make the tackle. Spartans look to just take this one at halftime as Zachary Roach will kneel this one out. And the score 16-0 here for the Saanich Wolverines going into the half. Welcome back into Copley Field. The score is 16-0 for the Saanich Wolverines as we get ready for the second half. As handed off in the backfield and into the backfield, Roman Spear for the tackle. Second and around 12 or 13 here after the run from Aiden McDonald. Zachary Roach will toss this one out, and Spear's there again for the tackle. Another TFL and another run from Aiden McDonald. 1st and 10 for Saanich's first drive in the second half. Jackson Gill in the gun. Two receivers to his left. He's going to look to throw. Rolls out to the right side. Throws this one up. It's Aylesworth there for the catch. And here he goes from a couple yards after. And it's an 11-yard gain for Saanich and a Saanich Wolverines first down. Jackson Gill in the gun on 1st and 10. Flags thrown on the field and whistle blown. 1st and 5 after the penalty. He's going to look to throw this one up. Has a man. Here he goes. Near side and fending off one tackle, but a really good catch and run. And that's number 9, Reed Wanless. Gill and gun on 1st and 10 from around the 13-yard line. Gonna look to the left side, gonna give it to Aylesworth in the flats. He's gonna try and bounce it outside, and he does, looking for the pylon. Touchdown! Saanich Wolverines, and it's Andrew Aylesworth, 3rd of the day. Yang Fala on the PAT, and it is good. The score is 24-0. The kick from Yang Fala. A swib kick. Nobody's there to get it, and recovered by Saanich. 1st and 10, Gill will look to throw. Gonna throw this one to Spear, and he has his man. Far side, looking to the end zone. Touchdown! Saanich, another one on the board, and this time it's Roman Spear. Yang follow for the point after, and it is no good. The score 30-0 for Saanich. Yang follow to kick it away. And recovered for Victoria first down. 1st and 10 for Zach Roach in the gun. High snap, will just have to fall on it, but Roman Spears there. And they'll give it to Victoria. 2nd and long. We'll toss this one to Esterhazen, who finds the edge and just has to be forced out of bounds by Cabe Richards. We'll throw this one into the flats. Aylesworth's gonna take this one, try and find the edge. Here he goes! Has some room, one man to beat, and taken out of bounds, and a really good play there from Andrew Aylesworth. Bringing up a Saanich first down. Jackson Gill in the gun on 1st and 10. They take the snaps, gonna look to throw. Pressure coming up the middle, and he will be sacked. Taken down by number 89, that's Nathan Bush. Second and long here. Gill in the gun's gonna look to throw. He'll step up again with some room, but then forced to the ground there. 3rd and 5 here. Gill in the gun. They'll put Aylesworth in motion. Gonna drop back and look to throw. Pressure coming. Looking to throw still, and he's gonna be sacked again. Nathan Bush is there to make the stop on 3rd down and give his team the ball back. 1st and 10, Roach under center is going to toss this one out to Aiden McDonald. He's going to cut up the field with some room and then taken down after a gain of about 8. Bring up 2nd and 2. 2nd and 3. Under center is going to toss this one out to Aiden McDonald. McDonald's going to cut up and almost get there, but falls short of the line, bringing up a big 3rd down. 3rd and 1. Under center, Roach will give this one to McDonald. He's going to be taken down, a fumbled, and picking that up is number 80, Silas Finland. Jackson Gill in the gun on 1st and 10. Sends Richards in motion. We'll give this one to Aylesworth, who finds a hole, and here he goes, off to the races, looking for his 4th of the day, and he gets it, but a flag thrown. Holding on the offense. Aylesworth touchdown called back. Will be Wanless in the gun. He's going to look to throw. He'll throw this one up. It's caught. It's Van Gleeswick on the catch, and will cut it down to about 2nd and 15. Wanless going to roll to the left side, and that one just underthrown to Aylesworth, bringing up 3rd down. 3rd and 21. Reed Wanless in the gun. He'll take the snaps, going to look to throw. He'll give it to Aylesworth, who will get that one in the flats. Going to look to try and make a move for the 1st down. He gets there and more as he's going to be dragged down, but not after Wolverines' 1st down. Wanless in the gun on 1st and 10. We'll send Gill in motion. Going to roll out to the right side. Going to look to throw. He finds Gill. And not much after the catch there as he is brought down. 2nd and 4. Snap goes over the head. Aylesworth will take it. Looking to the edge as he cuts up the field, finds the hole. Gets down to about the 2-yard line. But a good heads-up play there from Andrew Aylesworth. First goal from the 2. Wanless in the gun will give it A play action, gonna throw that one to Aylesworth. Aylesworth trying to inch his way to the end zone. He can't. He'll be brought down on the 2-yard line. Bring up 2nd and goal. Wanless gonna take this himself up the middle. He can't get there. Stop short. It's gonna be tackled by Nathan Bush. Third and goal. Gonna roll to the right side, looking to throw, gives it to Cabe Richards, look into the end zone. Touchdown! Saanich Wolverines, number 30, Cabe Richards. And that will do it. The 1-2 Saanich Wolverines knock off the 4-0 Victoria Spartans with a score of 36-0.
Yeah, it was a good game. We just executed well. Defense did really good today. We got in their head a bit, I think. So yeah, they're a good defense. Got through them a little bit. They were not wrapping up as much, I guess.
It's good to get a win like that because that's a big win for you guys. For winning that with your team and really exploding on offense, how does that feel for you?
Really good. Just winning is nice. Feels really good for a win,